Hazreti Resul-i Ekrem ve Levi Muhterem sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem Efendimiz Hazretlerinin aziz, pak, münevver, mutahharru şeriflerine salavat-ı şerifi getirenlerin ahir ve akıbetten ayrı ola. Âl-i ezvacı, tahiret evladı Resul-i Sahib-ul efendilerimizin sayır enbiya zem ve sulufiyan hasılatın ervah şeriflerine birimiz bilallah Habeşi radiyallahu anh Efendimizin mihmandar Resul-i Kibriya Eyüp Sultan Halid bin Zeyd Ebu Eyyub el Ensar radiyallahu anh Şah Mürşidan Şeyh Hacı Bahaddin Şah Nakşibendi el-Buhari Mevlana Celaleddin el-Rumi Mevlana Ziyadun Halid el-Bağdadi Sahib-ul Zaman Kıblet-i İslam Şeyh Mevlana Muhammed Nazım el-Hakkani Kaddesallahu esraruhu ve hazaratın ervahı için Hademül Harameyn-i Şerifeyn Yavuz Sultan Selim Han Ebul Fetvel Mehazi Fatih Sultan Mehmet Han ve Serdar Hakan Sultan Abdülhamid Han cennet mekan Firdevs-i aşiyen haziratın ervahine ve amr-i inayetine alel husus bu caminin manisi Sahib-ul hayrat ve hel hasenat Sahib-ül Seyf Şeyh Abdulkerim el-Kıbrıs Rabbani Hazretlerinin ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş imam, müezzin, kayyım cemaatinin ve kahve-i ehliye imanın ervahı için Allah rızası için el Fatiha. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen nebi. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallu aleyhi ve sellimu teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammed ve ala ali seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
La ilahe illallah. Elhamdülillah. Elhamdülillah. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmedullah Teala ve nastağfiru eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh ve eşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu ve habibuhu ve resuluhu sallallahu aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ezvacihi ve ashabi tabi'i khulafa'ir raşidin mahdin min ba'di ve ziremati ala tahkik hususan minhum ala'l amidim khulafa'ir rasil ala tahkik umara'l mu'minin Hazreti Ebu Bakr, Umar, Osman ve Ali ve ala bakri sahabe tabi'in ridvanullah ta'ala aleyhim ecma'in. Ya eyyuhel mu'minul hazirun yetekullah ta'ala ve innallaha ma'allezine tekavellezine hum muhsinun. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Salatu ve selamu ala eşrafil enbiya mursalin Seyyidina Mevlana Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecma'in. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. All praises are due to Allah who says in Surah Al-Fajr, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, truly, your Lord is ever watchful. As for man, whenever his Lord tests him by honoring him and is gracious unto him, he says, my Lord has honored me. But when he tests him by tightening his risk, he says, my Lord hates me. No. But you don't honor the orphan, and you don't urge the feeding of the poor, and you devour inheritance with a devouring greed, and you love money with immense love. No. But when the earth is ground down to atoms, grinding and grinding, and your Lord shall come with angels, ranks and ranks, and hell is brought near that day. On that day, man will remember. But how will the remembrance, the zikr, help him then? He will say, I wish I had sent ahead some good for my life. None punishes as he will punish on that day. And none binds as he will then bind. But your soul, you, soul at peace, return unto your Lord, content in his good pleasure. Enter you among my servant. Enter you into my garden. Sadaqallah al-Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon our Master Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, the mercy to the universes. Hazrat Umar al-Faruq radiallahu anhu is saying, truly, your du'as, your prayers, your supplications are suspended between heaven and earth, and they are not lifted up until the person sends salawat upon the Holy Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Ya Allah, bless and grant peace and blessings to the spirit of our Master Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam among the spirits, and to his bodies among the bodies, and to his grave among the graves, and to his station among stations, and to his witnessing in witnessings, and to his remembrance when he is remembered. A salawat from us on our Prophet. Ya Allah, convey the greeting to him from us when the greeting of peace is mentioned. Peace be upon the Prophet and the mercy of Allah and his blessings. Ameen. And may peace and blessings be upon his noble family and his blessed companions. He alayhi salatu wasalam said, the most merciful from my ummah to my ummah is Abu Bakr. And the most serious of them concerning the commands of Allah is Umar. And the truest in modesty amongst them is Osman. And the best in judging is Ali. The masters of the youth of paradise are Hassan and Hussein, and the master of the women of paradise is Fatima, and Hamza is the lion of Allah and the lion of his Prophet. Ya Allah, grant your forgiveness to Abbas and his children, and outward and inward forgiveness, and leave no mistake unforgiven. Allah, Allah. Fear Allah. When it comes to my companions, do not make them targets after me. Whoever loves them, he loves them because of his love for me, and whoever hates them because of his hatred towards me. And the best of my nation is my generation, then those who follow them and those who follow them. The Sultan is the shadow of Allah on earth. Whoever honors the Sultan, Allah will honor him. And whoever hates the Sultan, Allah will hate him. May peace and blessings be upon the masters of the Nakşibendi way, the guides to the prophetic caravan. May peace and blessings be upon the Ottoman sultans, the guardians of Islam, and upon all those who honor and follow them until the last day. Ameen. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah is the most beneficent, the most merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins his addressing to mankind in the Holy Quran with these words, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our Grand Sheikh Sultan al-Awliya, Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim Adil Hakkani Qadasla Sir is saying, O people, try to be friendly with saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. When you are saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, heavenly blessings coming on you from Allah Almighty and also from his divine attribute Ar-Rahman, the most merciful. Other blessings are coming on you. Another of his holy names, Ar-Rahim, the most beneficent, is coming on you, running through your heart such blessings that you cannot imagine. Therefore say, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the order of Allah Almighty. Nothing can harm my servant who acknowledges me, who remembers my Ism al-Jalil, and says Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Not on land and not on water. May the blessings of Bismillahirrahmanirrahim be dressed on him at the level of respect and love he has for me. If he takes heed when he remembers my name, I can make him walk from east to west, or from west to east as he likes. And our Shaykh Sahib-ul Saif is saying, Allah is saying, say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. That is the sword of the angels. Pull the sword of the angels. Protection will reach to you. When that protection is reaching to you, you'll be protected in dunya and in the grave and in akhirat. In these holy words, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is introducing himself to mankind. and especially to the mankind of the Akhir Zaman, the Ummah of His most beloved one. He is introducing Himself to the Ummah of His beloved, saying, I am your Allah, and I am the most beneficent, and I am the most merciful. This is the characteristic that He wishes to be known by. And He has created these universes as a mean to reveal Himself as that most merciful one. He has sent Holy Prophet ﷺ, His most beloved, as Rahmatan lil Alameen, as the mercy to the universes, as a messenger to show the mercy of Allah, the Prophet of Akhir Zaman, the nation of Akhir Zaman. For 1400 years, Muslims were running to the mercy of Allah. For 1400 years, Muslims were running to the mercy of the Prophet. And for 1400 years, Muslims were running to transform themselves, to change themselves, so that they could become a means, the way of spreading the mercy of Allah and the Holy Prophet ﷺ throughout the earth. This is why the first hadith that any student was taught was Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The merciful will be shown mercy by the most merciful. Be merciful to those on earth, and the one in the heavens will have mercy upon you. Our role as Hazrati Insan, our role as Bani Adam, is to show this divine quality of mercy to everything that is on earth, and to discover this divine quality of mercy that is in everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. This was the mission of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. This is the mission of the Sahabis. This is the mission of all awliya and salihin who came. The Holy Prophet ﷺ came with a divine nizam, a divine system that gave rights to the weak and stopped the strong from becoming oppressors. He came with a nizam to bring justice, and he also came with the nizam to bring mercy. The Khulafa Rashidin continued this system. Listen to the words of Hazrat Siddiq Akbar in his khutbah when he became Khalifa. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq said, the strongest of you in my eyes is the weak one until I give him his rights. And the weakest of you in my eyes is the strong one until I take from him the rights that he owes to other people. But this didn't end with the Khulafa Rashidin. In Sultan Osman Ghazi's wasiyat to his son Osman Sultan Orhan, he said, keep the rights of the people and the law amongst them. Give the same respect, the same advice to our coming generations. Respect justice, respect fairness, work to remove tyranny, and put your trust in the help of Allah with every work that you do. Protect your people from the tyranny of the enemies. Protect your people from the tyranny of the enemies. This justice that established mercy was the gift of the Muslims to the world for 1400 years. But for the past 100 years, since the fall of that divine nizam, of that khilafat, we have completely lost that justice. We had forgotten that justice. Majority has rejected that justice and that divine system. As a result, we have completely lost mercy. In mercy, it is a light. What takes the place of this light when it is removed? It is the darkness of zulm. We are seeing throughout the world that the dark clouds of zulm have blocked out the light of mercy completely. It has become a normal, everyday thing. And we find no place that is free from zulm, from the palaces of kings to the streets where the poorest people live. Everywhere the system of Dajjal and Shaitan have risen to suffocate the innocent. And this evil system is designed to tyrannize people with cruelty and to spread that cruelty throughout the world. This evil system is designed to take out humanity from man. This evil system is designed to destroy our spirit. So mankind, 21st century mankind, is no longer acting as a tool to spread the mercy of Allah on the earth. The mercy of Allah and the mercy of the Prophet, the mercy of Islam has become a very strange thing, a very alien thing. It has become a thing where even the Muslims themselves reject. When man leaves his mission, when a man leaves his mission, he has failed. Holy Prophet ﷺ said, a servant has failed and lost if Allah has not placed mercy in his heart towards humanity. This kind of mercy is not just saying that you should love everyone and hug everyone and accept everything. This kind of mercy is only possible when you remove zulm and you remove evil and you remove batil from this world. This kind of divine mercy has become alien and strange to people living in the 21st century, especially the Muslims. And instead, they adopt the mercy of shaitan and the mercy of Dajjal and the mercy of batil and the mercy of the ego, saying we are going to decide what is merciful and what is not merciful. And we will love whatever we love and we will hate whatever we hate. No longer they're looking to Allah and His Prophet and what His Prophet ﷺ has left for 1400 years. So whatever is happening to us today, it is not from Allah. It is from ourselves. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Himself is saying in Surah Al-Yunus, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, truly Allah does not do zulm to people at all, but it is mankind who do zulm to themselves. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has shown us in His sunnat, in His way, that when man abandons the mission of mercy, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not deal with mankind with the sifat of Rahman and Rahim. He is saying in Hadith Qudsi, O my servants, I have forbidden, I've made haram, zulm, oppression for myself, and I've forbidden it for you, so don't oppress one another. But we are seeing oppression has become a culture. Oppression and tyranny has become a national identity. It has become an international movement that has gone on for hundreds of years since the fall of the divine Nizam. You see institutionalized hatred and oppression that has become so normal that nobody questions. But Allah means for this Akhir Zaman, for people to wake up, that haq and batil will start to separate from each other, that this confusion of Dajjal will not affect the believers. Our Shaykh Sahib-ul Saif is telling us about the heaviness of tyranny in the divine presence, saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, I don't love the tyrants. The ones that Allah doesn't love, that one is a kafir. Every tyrant is a kafir. Every kafir is not a tyrant. There is a chance for the kafir one day that he will find safety. But the tyrants, until they ask for forgiveness and they will be sincere with their asking, forgiveness will not be given to them. So many people came to this earth, and those who became obedient, they passed, they overcame their own tyranny, and they went to their paradises. So many came, continued with their tyranny. They carried the loads of this world. They suffered above the ground, and now they are suffering under the ground. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, I will not let tyrants to go. I will release my rope on them for some time, but my hand will reach to them one day. These are the words and the warnings of the friends of Allah, giving a warning to mankind. And this warning has not changed for over 1400 years. Anyone who hears this has to ask himself first, am I a tyrant? Do I have tyranny inside? Do I associate with tyrants? Am I supporting this tyrannical system? Do I have a soft spot for tyranny of any way, of any shape in my heart? Look at the world. Look at the presidents and the prime ministers and the armies and the police. Look at the people who is controlling the wealth of this world. Look at the people who is controlling the health of this world. And look at the people who are controlling the religions of this world. And look at the people who are controlling the education of this world. And look at all the people that's controlling and holding in their hands the power of this world. It is very easy to see their complete tyranny. But nobody is questioning that they are tyrants. In fact, tyranny has become a style. It has become a fashion. Everybody wants to live the way that these ones are living. Everybody wants to have a lifestyle that these ones have. And everyone is telling their kids to live their life to be like them one day. Nobody is questioning that these are the evil ones. These are the ones that Dajjal has trained. These are the ones that Dajjal has put his feet on their necks. Except for a very few. Except for our Grand Sheikh and our Sheikh and a handful of people. Muslims, Christians, Jews, believers, unbelievers, imams and sheikhs and priests and rabbis are running to be next to these ones and to be in their private club. Nobody is questioning if they are tyrants. But on the day of judgment, it is we who will stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we have to answer. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us, were you a tyrant on the earth? What answer will we give? We must be afraid of that. We must be very afraid of that. Believers, Muslims, people who say that they are belonging to tarikats must be very, very afraid of that. When the alim of Haqq, Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, was in prison for speaking the truth, one of the jail guards asked him, Ya Abu Abdullah, am I considered to be a helper of tyrants since I have this job? The jail guard is saying, I don't agree with what is happening with you. I don't support this regime in my heart. I just need to work. And I'm a jail guard. I don't agree what they are doing to you. But am I considered to be a helper of the tyrants since I have this job? Imam Hanbal's answer should make anyone with faith to shake. He said, no. You are not a helper of tyrants. The helpers of tyrants are those that comb their hair, wash their clothes, prepare their meals, and do business with them. You are a tyrant yourself. What makes a person a tyrant? What makes a person to be attracted to tyranny? What makes a person to make his heart to be like a stone, that he is numb to tyranny? When he refuses guidance, and when he says, I know what is haqq and I know what is batil, and he is surrounded by ahli dunya and tyrants, and they are going to show him the best of this world, and they're going to show him the best of his religion that agrees with the best of this world. And when he makes his heart to become dead to the suffering of others, and when he makes his heart to become alive to the pleasures and the treasures of this world, when he makes his heart to put entertainment and fun and laughing above anything else, that heart becomes dead, and the person, although he may admit he's not a tyrant, his religion has become the religion of his friends. He doesn't know what is right and wrong. So many will reject that there is a difference between right and wrong. We must be merciful to everything. This, when he stops saying that this is haq and this is batil, when this is stop saying that this is justice and this is zulm, when a person cannot understand that in his own heart, he becomes one. This is why the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, the one who is silent about the rights of others is a dumb shaitan. Accepting tyranny is tyranny in itself. Hazrat Abdullah ibn Umar is saying that the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, if you see my ummah afraid to tell the zalims, you are zalims, Allah will abandon them. Allah has abandoned us. For over 100 years, we see zulm everywhere. Holy Prophet ﷺ was warning us about the time we are living in with heavy warnings. He ﷺ came out of his house one day and said, listen to me. And the people said, we are listening. He said again, listen to me. And they said, we are listening. Then he ﷺ said, there will be rulers after me. They will tell lies and they will oppress. Don't believe their lies. And don't help them in their zulm. Whoever believes them and helps them, he will never come to my pond of shafa'at. Whoever believe their lies and don't help them, whoever believes them and helps those ones who are oppressors, he will never come to my pond of shafa'at. He will never receive intercession. So many Muslims now, they are not afraid to say, we believe in intercession. We believe in intercession, we believe in shafa'at, we believe in zikr, we believe in mawlid, we believe in everything that from the outside is only the skin of tasawwuf or the skin of Ahl Sunnat. But when it comes to them understanding what is haq and what is batil, what is oppression and what is not, it doesn't go down beyond their throats. Especially when it is going to shake their comfort. Especially when it is going to shake what they have in this world and what they've put in their hearts and their minds and their families. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is emphasizing the same point in Surah Al-Ghafir, the surah that is having the name of forgiveness, the chapter of forgiveness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Warn them, Ya Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, of the day of the approaching doom, when the hearts will be choking the throats, and when there will be no friend for the zalimin, for the oppressors and tyrants, nor any intercessor who will be heard. Sadaqallah lazim. Are we understanding? The zalims are deprived even of having shafa'at on the day of judgment. We must run away from that. We must find someone who is able to make us to understand what is zulm or not, according to the way of Allah and His Prophet and the saints, so that we are not going to understand it just as a word. That one is going to show you your own mirror first, to see yourself, to see that idol that you worship inside of you is making the worst tyrant out of you. Someone who will open your eyes and you will sincerely ask to Allah, there is no ilah but you, glorified are you, truly I have been from the tyrants. But Muslims don't want this. Majority of the Muslims don't want a guide to say, you're a tyrant. Move away from the circle of tyranny inside and outside. Most tariqats are not even concerned about this. And most sheikhs don't have the power to face their murids and to say, stop worshipping the idol that you have inside of you. You are a tyrant, change. Or like an idol, you'll be sent to non-existence. Our Shaykh, he has the power to teach that to a person. And he's saying, you are under tyranny today, because Allah is saying to us, if you are leaving the way of Allah, then Allah will take the tyrants among you, He will make them to become your leaders, and they will tyrannize you. That's what's becoming to us. That's what's happening to us. If you are remembering your Lord, if you are running after your Lord's orders, then Allah will make this world very easy for you, and He will remember you in the divine presence. You cannot change anything anymore. It is not for us to change. You cannot change anything anymore in this world. It is not for us to change it anymore. It needs a big power to come down to change the wrong direction of this world. So Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying to us, when you reach to the end of times, when you reach to those times when you see wrong, but you are not going to be able to change it with your hands, you're going to see wrong, but you are not going to be able to change it with your tongue. Then you have to turn to your heart, saying, oh my Lord, I'm not accepting this wrong thing. I'm far away from that wrong thing and from that person. And Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, that is the weakest of faith. But you must do that for you to find safety. He ﷺ is saying, when you see the whole crowds running into the wrong direction, then pull yourselves away to the mountainsides. Live alone, pray alone, and wait for the Savior. Wait for Mahdi alayhi salam and Hazrat Isa alayhi salam to fix this world. You cannot do anything. If all mankind come together, they cannot change this wrong direction that is going towards now. Isa alayhi salam is coming down with Mahdi alayhi salam to change it. We are here preparing ourselves for their arrival. And we are here changing our lives so that we may be with them when they come. These are the words of the Holy Prophet ﷺ that we have learned from his inheritor. We have no power, but we can change our hearts. And we are saying that we are hating zulm and we are hating zalims, and we are hating anyone who supports it. And we are saying that we love the Muslim and we want to help the Muslim, those who are being oppressed. And we are wanting the divine Nizam to return and to bring mercy and justice to this world. We are saying what our Shaykh taught us to say. Ya Rabbi, if you give me the power, I will stand up and I will change all these wrong things. And I'm starting to change the wrong things with myself. And I'm promising to you that I'm going to live according to your laws, not according to my ego. Ameen. Inshallah. We are in the association of those who have the power to change the direction of this world. And they are giving us hope that the time of tyranny is ending. Sultan al-Awliya is saying, oh our Lord, forgive us, give us strength. May we run to the doing of your servanthood, O Lord. Let us not run after dunya. May we run after your servanthood, O Lord. You are Subhan, you are Sultan, you are Jabbar, you are Qahar. O our Lord, forgive us. Send us a Sahib. The holy ones will come. O Lord, send us a Sahib. O Shah Merdan, send us a Sahib from your pure lineage. May we be lions, not jackals. May we be lions. The human has honor. Watch both your honor and the honor of other people. This is the command of heavens, because Janab Allah is saying, I am the one giving honor to man. If you oppress the ones to whom I gave honor, I will punish you. The wrath of heavens is severe. In response to what the oppressors are doing, heaven's anger will be violent. A Sahib will come as a result of this anger. He will overcome the oppressors. Tawbah ya Rabbi, Tawbah astaghfirullah. We are sinful. May the Sultan come who will train us. What does that Sultan have in his hand? The sword of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That Sultan is saying, I leave oppressors unpunished. I will wreak divine vengeance on oppressors. The Sultan will say, I will never leave oppressors unpunished. and I will bring divine vengeance on the oppressors. May we be dressed with that robe of mightiness. May we keep on the way of Shahi Mardan. May we prevent oppression. May we implement the justice that you want from us. May our faith be like the sun. O my sons and daughters, O my brothers, may our faith shine like the sun. This is what our Lord asks from us. Don't be without light. Shine as the sun shines in the sky. We are asking to be under the protection of Allah's friends. We're asking to be free from zulm and zalims. We're asking to be the friends of the Mazlum. We're asking to reach to the time of Mahdi alayhi salam and to be with him. We're asking always to be with our Shaykh. Ameen. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah lazim. الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله شيء كبير. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين. سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح. سبح قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة والروح. سبح قدوس ربنا رب. إن دين عند الله الإسلام. قام الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله